This is the Hendrix College Women's Soccer Coaches Show. I'm Eric Holt. I'm here with the head coach, Jeff Trimble. You guys had a tough weekend on the road. Talk a little bit about those two matches.
Yeah, we did. We went up and played at Center and then Swanee. The two teams that probably are two of the top three in our conference. I thought it was going to be a good challenge for us. Friday night we played at Center, and I felt like we were prepared, but I feel like their physicality, their size got us in the first half. I feel like it was kind of a shock for us. They have one of the better players in the conference, Destiny, and she did real well in the first half. She was dangerous. She ran at us quite a bit. It's obvious why she's one of the top scorers in the conference. Good size, good speed. She got a goal early in the game, or middle of the first half. We left her alone, and she finished a great shot. I felt like we responded in the second half a lot better. We had a couple opportunities, a couple restarts at the beginning of the second half to really enable us to tie the game at 1-1. And when we didn't, when we were unable to get that goal, I felt like that 15-minute period really kind of dictated how the game was going to be, because I felt like they settled back in and became as physical as they were in the first half. And they, again, she got loose, once again, as a special player does, and got a good shot off and scored to make it 2-0. She scored both goals. And I think the girls learned a lot. It was a good experience because that was, I think they're 17th in the nation right now. And they played really well, and they played physical, and I felt like we played well, but we didn't match them on some of those different attributes in order to win a game. So after that game, I felt like we took some positives away from it. We went into Swanee and had a totally different atmosphere. Beautiful campus up there, but they play on an artificial turf field, and it's smaller. The dimensions in soccer can fluctuate, and this was one of the smaller, if not the smallest fields in the conference. And that throws you off a little bit. You know, we got a Center where there's a lot of energy at night, a game, physical play. It was a big field, running around, and we get to a Sunday afternoon game where it's a little warmer on the turf, and it's a smaller field, and I felt like our energy just was not up. And that's unfortunate, and good teams find a way to get that accomplished, and we didn't. And we got scored on early, I think a minute and a half into the game. And then I felt like at halftime, once again, we responded, came out in the second half and created some chances. In the first half, we actually did score, but Sam was called offsides. But she hit a beautiful shot from about 16 to 18 yards out, great shot. So we had some really good chances that the stat sheet didn't reflect, because we generated on a lot of crosses and a lot of somewhat almost breakaways that we just didn't get the shot off on. And we've got to work on that this week. We've got to get our shot total up. We've got to be taking more shots from longer distance. I feel like we're waiting to try to get in closer. And so it showed. As they did, we kept the pressure, and they were a good team, and were able to get another goal late in the second half to make it a 2-0 victory. So I felt like, to be honest, we learned a lot this weekend. I think we know where we're at. I feel like the Swanee game was a lot closer than it looked, and I feel like we would love to have another chance to play them. Either team. You know, we want to play the best in the conference, and we want to get better, but I feel like we're a lot closer to them than what we have been, and we're going to continue to do that.
And now this weekend, you guys welcome in the Georgia schools on the campus here, Barry and Oglethorpe. Talk a little bit about how you're going to get ready for those.
Barry's right up there with Center and Swanee. So Friday night, we'll see. Now, we'll talk about that this week. We'll see where we're at. You know, it's one thing to beat the teams you're supposed to beat, which is an accomplishment, you know, because you can slip up against some of those. And we've done a good job of that this year. But it's another thing to actually decide that you're going to shock somebody or upset somebody and really give somebody a game. And I feel like we have the opportunity to do that Friday. We really need to seize that opportunity, especially here at home. Oglethorpe on Sunday is a game that we're going to see. Sunday games are always scary to me, whether they're home or away. Will the energy be there? Will the effort be there? You know, will the fire be there? We'll be able to really kind of step up and play good soccer on Sunday. So it's going to be two different types of scripts written for both games, but hopefully we'll be able to step up and do a good job.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much.
Thank you.